Hello everyone, LRon here with part 71 of my Total Terraria World Annihilation. So, my Dark Souls character is built to be this Pyromancer Archer combo, and the plan was to triple class as a sorcerer once I basically finish getting the main elements of my Pyromancer Archer build complete, which is pretty much roughly where I am now. Um, I recently got my vitality, endurance, and dexterity all to 40, and that was kind of my minimum goal for um, that build. I think I could probably put 5 more points in dexterity to still get some level of noticeable benefits with both my bow damage and my casting speed for pyromancies, but the incremental gain of that's probably not really worth it at this particular stage. It's probably worth more to make me capable of casting some sorceries. And then the person that I play with, we're not playing necessarily 100% together. We kind of sometimes play together when our schedules align properly, and then we'll play on our own and give each other status updates on how much leveling we did, and what regions we went to, and if we killed any bosses or anything like that. So we kind of have a good feel for what still needs to be done, and if there's any catch up that needs to be done before the next time we're going to sync up and play together. But this person, he's going with more of like a full-on tanky knight approach. So his deal is having like super high poise and being able to withstand any blow that's given to him. And weapon-wise, is kind of jumping around. He's using like long swords and sometimes a pike, sometimes a halberd. Um, um, for me, things seemed very much more straightforward in the terms of weapons. Um, I've got my Pyromancy Flame Glove, of course, and then for my sword, because everybody needs to have some form of sword, pretty much. My sword is the Baldur's Side sword because it's got a move set that I'm very much familiar with from Demon Souls. It's pretty much the same move set as the starting wizard sword. A solid, relatively quick slash attack, and then a heavy lunging thrust. And generally, when I melee opponents, I like to, just charge in a thrust before they get a chance to do anything. And, if they're the type of enemy that would be staggered enough by that, I'll do some quick slashing. Otherwise, I'll put up my shield after that and then move on from there, depending on what it is. So the the Baldur sword works really good because it's got a high dex modifier, so it scales with my build because I don't plan to really ever have high strength. That's going to be long after I get, maximum attunement slots and have competent int and maybe even go along the faith route before going strength. So, it's got to be many pluses to my NG before I'll even consider strength as an option. Um, and then also, I was supposed to, around nowish, get my faith to 12 so I can have a basic heal, so I can basically manage my own health while I am the Phantom. so we can basically conserve Erlenmeyers because generally things are a bit easier for us when I'm the human and my friend's the Phantom because um, he's got like a secondary minor in faith, so he's competent enough to heal himself essentially. Um, and my faith is below the most basic of heal spells, so when I'm the Phantom, I have to just rely on his Erlenmeyers to heal me, which for the most part works out good enough. But now we have this one shield that regenerates health, so as an alternative um, to using Erlenmeyers or um, having me dedicate a whole attunement slot just for healing, we could sit there and wait for my health to passively regenerate by switching to that shield and taking a break, getting coffee or a snack or something, and hope that we don't get invaded or take shifts on who's watching and who's AFKing. While that's going on, but generally speaking, we haven't gotten to a point where we've needed to do that anyways. It's kind of just uh, something we're prepared to do in the future if we decide we need to go that route. And I guess just an update in the course of between voiceovering this video and the previous video, we did get me my third big soul to feed the Lord Vessel. So this certainly has been a productive day, both in the Total Terraria World Annihilation editing and in the Dark Souls arena. Um, we still need to get him his copy of it, but that's easy enough. And that, I think we're actually in a kind of a funny situation as well, because I think we did one for him that I haven't gone back and done yet either. Um, we decided that that particular fight with the four kings ended up being annoying enough for us to want to take another direction and complete it the second time around when we were a couple levels higher. So we still have that to do for me, but we've completed the fight as a pair before. Then, actually, now that I think about it, now would probably be a good time for me to go and challenge that stupid dragon on the bridge. Um, I've been avoiding him for a while now because I had a lot of liquid humanity sitting on me. But crystal caves, various douchey positionings of slippery slopes has caused me to have my bloodstain run dry. So I don't really have any humanity to lose anymore at this point. So I think maybe I'll take a break from voiceovering after finishing this particular video and give that a shot and give myself something to talk about in the next video. Um, so I think I will do that. So I will see you next video. Hopefully announcing a triumphant victory against the dragon.